All right, what's up, guys? It's Noah
PJ.
in the post. Today we're gonna come at you with some early season predictions. Who we got in the playoffs? Who we got winning the awards? And talking about some preseason facts.
And also, we're going to be discussing some of probably the hottest story of the preseason.
Oh,
Jimmy Butler saga.
The drama that has occurred is tremendous.
It's great times.
It's like drama TV. You know, I feel like I'm watching TLC when I hear about the new Timberwolves story. All right, so what do you want to start out with?
Start off with the playoffs.
All right. I got. So you want to start off with the West or the East?
The East, because I think the East is a little bit easier to talk about. The top has a bit more debate.
Yeah, that's fair. So at the 1 seed, Celtics. 2, I got the Sixers.
I would agree with that.
3, I got the Raptors.
3, the Raptors. Yeah, the Raptors.
4, Bucks.
I'm going Pacers 4.
Really, Pacers over the Bucks?
I think it depends how the Bucks young players come along, mainly Thon Maker. He's the biggest piece right now. If he comes along good, they should be the 4 seed easily. But if Thon Maker or like Brook Lopez doesn't really gel with the squad, because the squad's biggest weakness is a center.
Yeah.
Their center was John Henson last year. Not bad by no means. Not terrible, but he isn't. But they need someone who could stretch the floor with Giannis and Bledsoe on the floor together.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Chris Middleton couldn't do it all.
Yeah, Horford was exposing that center.
Yeah, John Henson's a stiff out on the perimeter too. If any center power forward he switches on to can put the ball on the floor, he's getting blown by.
Aaron Bain. Oh, you meant put on the floor. I thought you meant like pull up and shoot at the 3-point.
No, if
yeah, I get what you mean. But Aaron Bain's got that mean 3-point shot.
Always mean.
All right, I'm a Celtics fan. PJ.
Sadly a Bulls fan right now.
Sadly a Bulls fan. Dang.
But it's getting better.
Except for marketing getting injured.
No, marketing getting injured isn't bad. It's only at 8 weeks. It's an elbow. It's fine.
It's still 8 weeks.
It's Zach LaVine, 5-year, $84 million. That's a different story.
$20 million a year.
Different story. I have opinions on that one.
All right. So, what we're talking? Okay, so you got the Pacers at 4.
Yes, the Pacers.
And then you got Bucks 5th.
That is correct.
I had Pacers 5th, so it's not much debate. I didn't see it going either way, really. Pacers are a better core, but Bucks have a superstar.
They have a bona fide superstar player,
and we'll see if Oladipo stays consistent and if he grows more.
Like there is a possibility that he can be a 1-year wonder.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be true.
No, but
I'd much rather see, because he's very entertaining to watch. Good player, good guy, good human being. Can't say that about every star in the NBA or any sport, but
yeah, I like watching him play. 6, do you got the Wizards?
Yeah, the Wizards. I think the only thing that's gonna hold them back is probably health. Or locker room drama. Dwight Howard's on that team.
Dwight Howard, John Wall, and Bradley Beal.
You added Beal, Wall, and then you added Dwight Howard. Oh, and you got Austin only in the league because of his father, Rivers.
Yeah.
He's not a bad player.
He's pretty good.
He developed on the Clippers a lot better than I thought he would, but he would have been out of the league if his dad didn't trade for him.
Probably would have gone to the G League.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have gotten that many minutes anywhere else.
Big facts. But, so who you got 7?
7th is a tough one. Then on the bottom part of the East
that's where it gets tough.
He'd have a solid team. Pistons got a solid team on paper. Bulls got an okay team. It's built okay.
You want to hear my bold prediction for this episode?
Who's gonna be your 7th? Who's 7th?
The Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers. I mean, hey, the Cavaliers could. The Cavaliers have a good team.
Man, people would be sleeping on the Cavaliers. Like, they still got Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Rodney Hood, J.R. Clarkson.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson and Rodney Hood were 15-plus point per game scorers before they came over and had to play with LeBron. Kevin Love was damn near an MVP.
MVP Kevin Love.
Timberwolves Kevin Love was something to be scared of.
Who?
Before he was just a spot-up shooter, he was banging in the post. He was doing everything.
Hey, I mean, my man still put up, 18? What was his stat line for last year?
I think it was 18 points a game. I mean, again, he was an all-star all 3 years with the Cavs.
Yeah, he's been an all-star all 3 years. So they still got an all-star.
And you're also the emergence of C.D. Osman. Look out for him.
C.D. Osman
should be a very solid player. Colin Sexton, don't sleep on him either. very low chance. Dark horse could happen. Could be rookie of the year. Probably an injury would have to happen for that one.
I don't see it. Well, maybe he'll get more minutes than most other rookies.
Yeah, he would. I mean, Doncic's gonna get a lot of minutes, but that's for later.
That's for later. That's for later. Save that.
Kevin Love last year averaged 17.6 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 1 assist a game.
And you think with LeBron his points won't go up? I mean,
and he shot 41% from 3-point line.
41% from 3. That's me as a center.
Yeah, that's a good. He can stretch the floor really good, and if he's going to return to playing in the post, since he's probably going to have the highest usage on the team again.
Yeah, for real. Just pass the ball to Kevin Love in the post. Let him tear up.
Like if we're looking at the near MVP season, he
Tore it up.
averaged 26 points per game, 13 rebounds, 37% from 3.
It's pretty good. Back then, especially.
Oh yes, I mean like 37% is still respectable for a big man.
Yeah, now, but like back then,
he was taking 5 per game, so it wasn't like he was only taking 2.
Yeah. So you guys are 7th seed.
7th seed, I'm gonna go Heat because if Hassan Whiteside if barring a trade, obviously, and Hassan Whiteside rectifying his drama with Pat Riley and the organization, they're a good team.
Yeah, they're solid.
They're a good team. Got lots of decent play, lots of good role players like Tyler Johnson, Kelly Olynyk. Man, I'm forgetting some other ones.
Kelly Olynyk. Celtics legend. Broke Kevin Love's arm.
But then also you got an all-star and Goran Dragic on the team too. So.
Yeah.
Who's the kickboxer? Joe Johnson, his name? Not Joe. James Johnson. James Johnson. I always get his name mixed up.
I don't think Dragic can make an all-star team.
Well, he didn't really. He was an alternate, but
because he's a guard and
he was an alternate last year.
Oh, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, he can't make one straight up. The guards in the East are far too superior. But like someone got hurt, so you got to be an all-star. Right. So he's an all-star.
Who do you alternate for? Blake.
I think. No, it wasn't.
Or do they alternate by position?
No, this year because it wasn't by conference. It was weird.
Oh yeah, they had the.
I don't know who he alternated for. That's a good question, but yeah, 7th I have E and 8th my fandom's gonna kick in, so it's gonna be the Bulls. I know.
You only had the Pistons making the playoffs.
No, I have them in 9th.
That's disrespect. That's straight disrespect.
It is disrespect.
Y'all ain't gonna have marketing for 2 months, and y'all still think you gonna make the playoffs.
We gonna make the playoffs.
Okay, we'll see.
We gonna make the playoffs.
You gonna put some dew on it?
No. I mean, also you have like the Nets and Hornets who could also get into this fray.
I don't see the Nets making the playoffs. I can see the Hornets. Hornets way before Nets. My 8th pick is the Pistons. Blake Griffin. Be healthy, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Andre Drummond. Hit some goddamn free throws.
Oh my God! What was his free throw percentage?
Better than the last season's.
Really?
Yes. And Reggie Jackson, stay healthy too.
Yeah, him too. Everybody on that team, stay healthy.
More so than Blake Griffin, because Reggie Jackson, stop getting hurt.
Dwayne Casey, stay healthy.
Dwayne Casey, stay mentally healthy. You know it's scarring to win Coach of the Year and then
get fired. That's rough. That's
having to deal with DeRozan. 60% last year. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Maybe you've been sleeping on him, PJ.
Maybe I have. Yeah, maybe. Shit. Maybe.
All right, now let's move on to the actual conversation. The West.
Where the NBA champion will be from.
Yep. Oh, we got the Celtics.
Possibly.
We got Celtics, baby. Celtics in 4. That's all I got to say.
4.
4. So, 1, I got Rockets.
I have Warriors at 1.
I can't
Rockets
do it.
At 2.
I think the Warriors.
But you can interchange the 2.
Yeah, you really can. But I think that the Warriors are gonna have to rotate in Boogie, which is gonna be awkward at first.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to drop some games there.
Yeah, they're probably gonna drop a few here and there. I think the Rockets got better. Everybody said
that's true.
Everybody said that the Rockets
have gotten better.
Yes, lost the giving up Ariza and
Ryan Anderson's a great contract.
Amunte. And then they got rid of one of the worst contracts in the league.
The worst contract in the league. Let's just digress for a second. Chandler Parsons, Memphis Grizzlies.
How much he getting paid?
Too much. He's barely played like a seat. He's played no games.
So he getting played like $15 million plus?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Yes, Chandler Parsons got signed to a really big deal from them.
Oh no, what you doing, Grizzlies? You could have been like Grizzlies could have been good.
So in the time he signed the contract, he has played a grand total of less than 82 games. That is exactly 70 games he's played in 2 years.
2 years. I mean, that sounds like Blake Griffin.
And he's averaged less than 10 points in both those years.
Ouch. Yikes.
Get on the Rockets.
At least
solid player. Very solid player on the Rockets and Mavericks.
Yeah, he was. But back to my thing. So the Rockets just got better. They added Marquise Chris, who's going to be another guard. They already got Eric Gordon and Marquise Chris and Brandon Knight. Can't hate on that. Like, damn. That bench just got deeper.
That's a good bench.
And then you got Melo. Ooh, people sleeping on Melo. Y'all really think that it was Melo's fault he put up 16 points? No, it was that coach. It was being with that ball hogger, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I mean, Carmelo Anthony, by no stretch of the imagination, is a ball sharer. He can be a black hole on offense, but you can't have two black holes on the same team.
Yeah, Russ.
It's literally impossible.
I mean, you could argue that James Harden plays too much ISO, but at the same time, he still passes out.
I mean, man averages 10 assists a game.
Man averages 10 assists. Well, I mean, I guess so does Russell.
James Harden's more efficient, though.
Way more efficient. You can't.
And James Harden will digress if he's not feeling it to Chris Paul.
Yeah, I mean, Harden's a smart player. He ain't just going to try and take over the game even when he has an off night like Russell will.
Yeah, Russell will shoot his team out of a game single-handedly.
He'll play like the first option even when he's not the first.
It's not working. You're getting locked up. Pass to Paul George. See what he can do.
He's like, nah, bro, I got this. Just
Paul George is sitting there in the corner, wide ass open.
I mean, and it's also the coaching on the OKC.
I mean, it I guess is an okay plan to let the point guard get the rebound because you can start your offense faster.
I mean, not even that. Just like
that's a good part of it. It's more so of not keeping Russell in check ever.
Yeah,
you're the coach. You need to make sure, like, hey, yeah, maybe he's averaging a triple double.
That's why KD left.
That's why he's averaging a triple double, but he's shooting you out of games that you should win.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to learn that he can't do it all.
I don't think Russell Westbrook will ever be the number one option on a championship team. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think he can either. He's good because he can't get you through. He won't get you through tough series.
He won't.
Like he can win 1 or 2 games by himself, which is again very impressive.
Respectable,
but he'll shoot you out of the other 4.
Yeah. And then so 1 and 2 are Rockets and Warriors.
3 have the Jazz.
That's fair.
Jazz, I think they're on the come up. Their team is deep.
I heard some people have them as the 2 seed.
The 2 seed?
That's what I've heard. I've never heard anybody say that, but
that'll take a lot of injuries for that to happen.
Yeah, for real.
And then the Lakers at 4 because LeBron, James.
I got Jazz at 3. Pelicans at 4.
You have the Pelicans at 4 because of the super large starting lineup they're gonna have.
They got Mirotic, Randall, and Anthony Davis starting. That's just mean. I mean, their bench gonna be rough.
Their point guard is Drew Holiday. Who's their shooting guard?
No, I'm pretty sure they're starting Alfred Payton at
Drew Holiday's at the 2 guard.
Yeah.
I mean, defensively, that team.
That's mean.
That's gonna be a hard team to score on.
You ain't getting in the paint. That's for sure.
You ain't getting in the paint.
And then we got MVP AD. He's winning MVP next year. Don't at me.
We'll get to that later.
And then 5.
So my 5 is the Pelicans, by the way.
Really?
Yes, I have the Lakers at 4 because I have faith in Brandon Ingram as the preseason doesn't mean that much, but what I've seen of Brandon Ingram, he's stepped up. I think he's gonna be him, Rondo, LeBron. You can't forget about Lance Stevenson either. Like that's a solid lineup that should be able to compete with. LeBron took a team. LeBron took a team with one other All-Star to the NBA Finals. To be fair, he wouldn't have made it there if it wasn't for injuries.
Yeah.
Because the Celtics probably would have stopped him.
Celtics would have. But, so yeah, at 5, I got the Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers at 5.
And I got Lakers 6. I just think the Trailblazers play better in the regular season.
Yeah, I think I always put the Trailblazers low in my playoff predictions because they're not good in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I forget that in the regular season it works out for them.
So you know what that means? Pelicans 4 seed, Trailblazers 5 seed. We getting a repeat of last year.
Getting the brooms back out,
Getting the brooms, boys. And 6, I got Lakers. You know, LeBron teams lately haven't done super well in regular season.
That was more so because last year he built the roster that the general manager, I mean LeBron, built did not suffice.
I disagree. I think he had good pieces.
He had good pieces, but they didn't play that much together. Isaiah Thomas being hurt for the first half of the season did not help matters.
Well, I mean, he got traded halfway through, so.
I mean, being hurt for the beginning.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know what you mean.
He didn't fit in with LeBron as well. Isaiah Thomas needs the ball a little bit too much for LeBron's liking.
I mean, he was injured the entire season. Like, he wasn't, like, even when he was healthy, he wasn't really healthy.
Yeah. And also, Kyrie fits LeBron's play style a bit
so much
more.
better. I don't know.
Because Isaiah Thomas on the floor when he doesn't have the ball is utterly worthless. He can't, like, when he doesn't have the ball.
I mean, as an IT3 fan.
I know, but, like, he is.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree, even though I'm an IT3 fan.
But when he has the ball in his hands, he's dangerous.
28.9 points per game.
But the fact stands that he can play. Defense.
Man balls out, but yeah, zero defense.
But he has an excuse though. He's short.
Yeah, he's like 5'9", bro.
Like other players in this league.
Oh, LeBron James.
You know the one I'm talking about. Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh yeah, Karl Anthony Towns plays no defense.
We'll get on that one later too.
All right, so who you got a 7 or 6?
6. 6, I might go Trailblazers. I think we're gonna have a lot of swapping here because I think the Trailblazers will do good in the regular season.
Now 7 and 8. This is
7. I have the Nuggets.
Tough.
7. I have the Nuggets.
7. I also have the Nuggets. I like Jokic. I like IT3 coming off the bench, even though he's gonna start over.
I like Jamal Murray and Gary Harris.
I mean, he's gonna start over him, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Give it 20 games. Give it 20 games.
I'll give it a little over 90. A little over 80, I mean.
Oh, wow, dang. You don't think coming out to the playoffs? I mean, they got to have that
hard injury.
Playoff secret, you know what I'm saying? Play IT3. Can't do nothing about it. 8 seed. This is where it gets real tough. I can see, like,
there's a lot. I mean, you got the Spurs can slide in there.
Spurs,
Timberwolves if Jimmy Butler stays.
You got the
Clippers.
Clippers are good. I like the Mavs. I like the Mavs a lot.
The Mavs could sneak in there.
People sleeping on the Mavs, bro, for real.
I mean, we know the team who won't make it there. Their name's the Suns.
Kings. I actually like the Suns.
Oh, the Kings definitely are big.
I think the Suns could make it.
The Suns are much better than the Kings.
I think the Suns could make it.
The Suns have
DeAndre Ayton and Devin Booker.
one of the best just pure scorers in the league.
Yeah, for real. Like, Devin Booker just makes it happen. I don't know. I'll just be watching this Suns game.
It's a damn shame he put up. Was that 70?
71.
And lost.
Sorry
ass team.
Yeah. You know who it was against?
Celtics.
Yes, sir.
I was at a Bucks game and I looked up at the Jumbotron and I see Devin Booker 70 points. I'm like, what the fuck?
Looks at the score, losing.
And I look at my phone and it's like Bleacher Report's going nuts. I'm like, damn, they must have won the fuck out of this game. Nope. But Jay Crowder played his fucking self when he was like, y'all, we still lost. You got 70 drop on your head.
Really? He said that?
Yeah, he's like, why y'all celebrating like you just won? Jared Dudley came back. You got 70 dropped on your head, though.
Oh, that's funny. And, I mean, I think the Suns will be a lot of fun to watch next year. I kind of hope they make playoffs. I ain't gonna lie. And the Mavs. Those are my teams I hope made the playoffs. They probably won't.
The Spurs actually made. They've been dealt a bad strain of luck.
I don't think the Spurs are making.
They lost to DeJounte Murray for the season in the preseason. They should shorten it.
And then
3 games, not 5, because I'm tired of seeing players get hurt before it matters.
And then Lonnie Walker,
injured. Their first round pick, got injured. He's gonna be back for the season, but missing a lot of training camp as a rookie is never a good thing.
Yeah, for real. And especially, like, he could be getting minutes right now since
he can be getting minutes since DeJounte Murray is out, but he'll get those minutes because DeJounte Murray's out for the whole year. He tore his ACL.
How long's
Lonnie Walker's out 6 to 8 weeks. He has the elbow injury as well, I think.
They both have the same injury?
Him and Markkanen, yeah, they have around the same injury, I think.
That's funny.
I don't know if it's an elbow, but it's a 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah. At 8, I got Timberwolves. I mean, if Jimmy Butler stays,
which is seeming more and more likely,
I think they might be able to get bumped up to like 6th seed, maybe 5th. Because Jimmy Butler.
We gotta get to the award.
Okay, we'll do awards, then we'll talk about Jimmy Butler.
Okay, so recap of last year. MVP was James Harden. Rookie of the year was Ben Simmons.
Donovan
Defensive
Mitchell.
Player of the Year,
Not my rookie.
Rudy Gobert. Most improved player was Victor Oladipo, and Sixth Man of the Year was Lou Williams.
Lou Williams.
Now, this year, none of them are going to repeat except for maybe Ben Simmons, obviously. That's Rookie of the Year. That's beating a dead horse. Holy shit,
that
those
is
jokes
beating
are
a dead
old.
horse. I've heard so many of those jokes. And then, okay, so who you got? We'll start out with the smaller ones. Who you got for most improved?
Most improved, I have D'Angelo Russell.
Who did I say mine was? I mean, I can see a lot of players just making a jump.
Well, yeah, most improved is a very finicky award.
Yeah, because you don't know how they're gonna judge it.
I mean, like, there's players who've won MVP who won most improved player. Bill Walton won most improved player.
No, he won six man.
Six man.
He won
Right,
six man.
Right.
You know who he won six man for?
Celtics.
Celtics, baby.
I forgot about that part. My bad.
It's all good. I mean, I can see a lot of players making the jump. I could see. I mean, there's just like it's so hard to judge.
It's hard to judge who will like break out.
Cause the players that usually win it were either like mediocre, and now they're like.
For the exception of Oladipo, he was just always misused, I think.
I'm telling you, bro. OKC does not know how to judge their players.
I mean, OKC had a really solid core.
Yeah.
But I don't think Oladipo could play alongside Russell Westbrook.
You know who my most improved is?
Who?
D-Rose.
D-Rose could be the first MVP to win most improved player.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, he looking good.
He could. I mean, I would start him over Jeff Teague. Shit.
TBH. Yeah.
I mean, I like Jeff Teague, but
for real.
I remember Rose, man.
What's next? Six man.
Dennis Schroeder. I think he'll be good coming off the bench for the Thunder.
Terry Rozier.
That is also a possibility. Lou Williams could also repeat. You never really know. I mean, he might fucking start all. I don't know what Lou Williams, how he always ends up on the bench.
Yeah. Didn't Eric Gordon win it 2 years ago?
Yeah, Eric Gordon.
So he's probably not winning it again. They don't usually do repeats for.
Jamal Crawford won it 3 times.
Really?
Yes, Jamal Crawford has a 3 or 4 time Sixth Man of the Year winner.
Eric Gordon could win.
He could. Carmelo's starting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, of course, right. Carmelo never touches the bench.
I mean, there's no reason to. You ain't got nobody else to play that power forward slot.
Yeah, you're right. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis. That's just
that's it.
That's it.
I mean, AD's just the best
Now,
two-way player in the league.
Rookie of the Year.
Luka Doncic.
The Bulls fan in me really wants to say Wendell Carter Jr., but Wendell Carter Jr. does not put up Rookie of the Year stats, I think. I think he'll be a good player, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But he isn't putting up Rookie of the Year stats. So
I think Luka Doncic.
I think Doncic has the best chance of winning.
Just an all-around good player.
My actual dark horse would be Kevin Knox. If he could show out for the Knicks.
Okay. No, never mind. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. There's no chance.
What?
There's 0% chance that Trae Young wins Rookie of the Year.
He did hit that game winner in the preseason, though.
Yeah, that's what almost changed my mind.
I was clean.
If y'all didn't see it, there was a Hawks-Spurs game at Georgia Tech, and Trae Young put up a buzzer beater from like 30 feet out.
Yeah, 30 feet.
From on top of the Georgia Tech logo.
I think I have a most improved player candidate, actually.
Who?
Alex Len on the Hawks.
Alex Len.
Remember, first-round pick for the Suns? Kind of mediocre white dude center.
Can't say I do.
Oh,
I don't watch any Hawks games. I'm sorry.
No, he was on the Suns for his first part of his career.
Oh, gotcha.
And he just got traded to the Hawks this year. There should be a spot for the team on him for the rebuilding team.
Who's their starting center?
I think it's Dwayne Dedman. He came from the Spurs. He's just a solid defensive. He was on my fantasy team. Good pickup from the fantasy, by the way.
Yeah,
10 points,
I've
10
heard the
rebounds
name.
a game if you're looking for a fancy pickup. Dwayne Dedman.
He averaged a double-double?
Damn near.
Damn, okay.
I look up Dwayne Dedman's last year's stats. You can get started on the MVP.
All right, last category, biggest one, MVP.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
But you got the Bucks at the 5th seed.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he can't win MVP. Sure, he can put up some good ass. What were the Thunder seeded when Russell Westbrook won MVP?
Yeah, but that's because Russell Westbrook averaging triple-double, which is the stat padding, but you know. I just think that if Giannis, I think Giannis needs to get at least 3rd seed to win. If he wins if they get 3rd seed, undoubtedly
he will get it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Because that team is not a third seed team.
Yeah, I got AD winning MVP.
That is a fair assessment. He is gonna. Oh my God, he is gonna carry the fuck out of that team.
Last year in New Orleans, about to
when
ball
DeMarcus
out.
Cousins got hurt, and the team somehow played better. That was because of Anthony motherfucking Davis.
He stepped up. He became he was talking about in an interview I watched the other day, talking about how he became a leader, and how he wants to win.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with the tanking really is that you can get your young superstars in a losing environment and content with just, I got my Supermax extension. I'm getting paid 6 figures. No, not 6 figures. That's way too low. 9 figures. My bad. I gotta add 3 more zeros to that.
You know where AD's going after he gets out of New Orleans?
The Bulls, he coming home.
Maybe. I was actually thinking that. I wouldn't doubt it. But he went to Celtics.
Chicago players coming back. It's a weird thing. Jabari Parker could have taken probably better deals.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he didn't. Dwayne Wade's not a good example because the Bulls paid his ass a king's ransom to come back.
How would you feel if the Bulls couldn't fit AD into the cap space because of Zach LaVine's contract? He's hurt. I can see it. He's hurt.
I'd be so pissed. Oh my God! If it was because we didn't let the Kings fuck their cap situation into fucking oblivion.
I don't know why you guys didn't. Should have been okay.
Man, we could have taken another year. Shit, I'll take another high draft pick. I think it's because they couldn't swallow their pride that they would have only kept 2 of the players from the Butler trade.
Probably, honestly.
And that was before the drama.
Yeah, it was. It was when they had just made playoffs.
It was after. I think it was after it was the off season. It was before. It was still deep in the off season. They're they matched Zach LaVine. There's all this drama. I thought they were gonna let him walk. Look at my phone. 5 years, $84 million.
Because they lost in the first or second round.
Timberwolves?
Yeah.
First round. They got Rockets swept them.
Yeah, I know they played the Rockets.
Clint Capella locked Carl Anthony Towns the fuck up.
And then Jazz played the Rockets in the second round after they beat.
Jazz put up the best fight they could.
Yeah,
Ricky Rubio was not 100%. That wasn't going to change the fact that they're going to lose, but
yeah, for real.
But they put up a good fight. That was a good matchup.
And then Spurs lost to the Warriors in the first round, and then Pelicans swept the Trailblazers, and then lost to the Warriors.
Got the brooms out.
Yeah, for real. Who did the Jazz play in the first round? Thunder, yeah, that's right. Cause
that was a great series, by the way. That was a great series. It showed the flaws of Russell Westbrook.
Wasn't it 5 games?
It was a great series for the Jazz.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like this great epic 7
I know what you
game
mean.
bout, but it was a good series to see what the Jazz are looking. They're the future.
How hard they got outplayed. The
Thunder.
OKC, the OKC got outplayed hard just because their coach actually knows how to run a system. So as my second MVP, we'll do second.
I got the second.
I got James Harden. My man's about to win back-to-back MVPs.
If I have Giannis at first, I'm gonna have to put Anthony Davis number 2 then.
Yeah.
I'll round out a top 5 just for the sake of conversation. James Harden, LeBron, and fuck it, Damian Lillard, because he's gonna have to lead a sorry ass team.
Damian Lillard, I don't see that one happening. Not Joel Embiid.
Yeah, Joel Embiid. My bad. I almost disrespecting Joel Embiid. Sorry, Damian.
So Lillard. I got AD, Harden, LeBron, Giannis, and then probably Embiid. Actually, Embiid then Giannis.
Embiid is a really good player. A lot of people know this, obviously, but people need to understate his importance to that. So everyone's like, Ben Simmons this, Ben Simmons that.
Ben Simmons. Overrated. Don't at me.
Ben Simmons.
Don't at me.
If Ben Simmons can at least attempt 3-pointers, that team would be 50 times better. But
he is 0 for 13 from 3.
Shaquille O'Neal has more career 3-pointers right now than Ben Simmons.
I mean, to be fair, that is Shaq.
Shaq has 1.
I mean, Shaq played for 10 years though.
Shaq got that 1 and he was still on the Magic.
He only got 1?
Yeah, he was still on the Magic when he got it.
He only got 1.
He has 1 3-pointer.
No way.
One career.
I gotta look this up. I never knew that.
It's 1 career 3-pointer.
Oh my God, that's actually terrible. Ben Simmons might end up like that.
Ben Simmons ends up with 1 career 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, Markelle Fultz ain't looking bad. But
Yeah, I think he's gotten done with the yips now.
yeah,
Hopefully.
we'll see what happens. I think they'll play well and then get destroyed by the Celtics.
Warriors, Rockets, whatever.
Nah, by the Celtics. They ain't making it to the finals.
Who'd you say?
The Sixers.
Oh, the Sixers. Oh, I thought we were talking. I don't know why. I was looking up Derrick Rose. That's why. I think the Timberwolves.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Celtics going all the way, winning the championship. Who do you think is going to get final MVP if that team wins?
Which team? Celtics?
Celtics.
Kyrie or Jason Tatum. I'm going to go Jason Tatum.
I don't think it will be Jason Tatum.
You think it'll be Kyrie?
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, unless Gordon Hayward could have.
Do you know what Basketball Reference projection for Derrick Rose's season this year is?
What?
18.8 points a game.
Yeah, that'd get him most improved.
That's his per 36.
Oh.
But he might start this year, so he might actually be playing that many minutes.
Yeah, for real.
It's still dangerous to play Derrick Rose that many minutes, though.
It's dangerous to play Derrick Rose any minutes.
To be fair, Tom Thibodeau's the coach. He ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, he gonna run him out on the court, play all 48. Be like, that's right, that's prime D Rose. And he's gonna have his iPhone out. He's gonna be like, look guys, it's prime D Rose. I'm so proud.
Derrick Rose is gonna be dead on the court.
And they're gonna get swept in the first round
by the Rockets.
Yeah,
while Derrick Rose is crying in the hospital.
Rockets, Jazz, Warriors, Pelicans. Because Cat ain't doing nothing about AD.
Remember that picture of Karl Anthony Towns and DeMarcus Cousins? The one where he's like in the post trying to get past DeMarcus Cousins. He just can't.
That's rough.
But now, since we're talking about the Timberwolves,
we gotta talk about the drama.
The Jimmy Butler drama.
Wait, before we get into that, let's talk about the fight in the preseason. Marcus Smart,
J.R. Smith.
Marcus Smart was ready to end that man.
J.R. Smith was smiling his ass off. He was off the Henny.
No, that's when you know you about to get your ass beat, and you gotta be like, oh, ha 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 ha, because you don't want to act like you're gonna go fight him, because you try and go fight him, you're really gonna die. So he had to be like.
Well, if you don't know about Marcus Smart when he was back at Oklahoma State tried to fight a fan.
Probably would have killed him.
I mean, Marcus Smart's always been a wild card.
All I gotta say is I would not want to be in a fight with Marcus Smart.
I would not either. As a stocky, big individual.
Yeah, I mean, my man throws hands apparently.
Still can't shoot no threes though.
Hey.
He's getting better.
Hey, defensive god though.
He's getting better.
Defensive god.
Plays good defense. Getting better. He's not as bad as Roberson. Can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Roberson, Jesus Christ, hit a free throw.
I think he'll get it. I mean, with the amount of threes they practice now.
Roberson's hurt still.
Really?
Yes, he's they had a setback in his thing. He's out.
I was talking about Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. Yeah, the Brad Stevens system has helped him a lot more.
Yeah, for real. I mean, Brad Stevens been the coach for most of his playing time.
Well, Marcus Smart's buying into the system more now.
Yeah,
and also Brad Stevens has the personnel. He has gotten rid of everyone from the Doc Rivers era, pretty much.
Yeah, and plus he has Kyrie.
And the talent surrounding Smart's a lot better now, too.
Yeah, and they can give him a lot more tips on three-pointers.
Yeah.
Because they got a lot better three-point shooters than just IT.
Yeah, or their second best three-point shooter was Jay Crowder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I mean, could be worse.
You could be the Bulls from the 3 Alphas Bulls when your best three-point shooter was fucking Jimmy Butler and Doug McDermott.
Hey, Jimmy Butler's a mean three-point shooter.
Dougie McBuckets can shoot lights out from the three-point line. He's on the Pacers now. Watch out for Dougie McBuckets.
I can see it. Doug McDermott's a solid player. Solid piece.
Plays negative defense, but damn can he shoot.
Yeah. Oh, you see where Joe Ingles said he was the best shooter in the NBA?
False.
Where you got him sitting at?
I think he's playing too much 2K where he might damn near be the best shooter in 2K.
Nah, but like where you got him at, like
in shooting?
Yeah. If you got
he's top 10. Don't get me wrong.
I got him top 5.
He might be top 5. I have to
Yeah, I looked at the stats not that long ago. My man's mean. I mean, he ain't like gonna mouth anybody.
I mean, he a catch and shoot god though.
Catch and shoot god. My man does not miss.
His nickname's Slow Mo Joe. Jesus Christ.
Slow Mo Joe. I love it.
I mean, 44% on 5 threes a game.
That's mean. What's his EFG?
60.6 26.9%
That's
from last season.
That's for guard.
He's a small forward.
Oh, yeah, small
he's
forward.
6'8". He's pretty big.
Oh,
actually.
damn, for real?
Mm-hmm.
He that tall? I didn't know he's that. Yeah, I knew he was built like that.
Yeah, in 2K he looks kind of.
Yeah.
He looks kind of small in 2K. 2K didn't do him right.
He looked like 6'6" maybe. That's just mean.
Yeah, but now it's the Jimmy Butler drama time. The Jimmy Butler drama hour.
All right. You want to break the story? The break of the story.
Okay. So, Jimmy Butler requests a trade. He's got a bunch of suitors. Mainly the Heat have been up there.
I've heard the Heat. He asked for a trade.
I've heard the Knicks and the Nets. I didn't believe the Nets that much.
Well, he asked for a trade to either the Nets, Knicks, or Clippers, right?
Yes, the Clippers were there too. And the Heat brought a package that the Timberwolves were interested too, but Butler never asked for that, I think.
Yeah. And then I heard the Rockets a lot.
Their hat in the ring.
Well, I didn't hear they threw their hat. I just heard their name brought up a lot.
But then Jimmy Butler's like, fuck it. I'm going to go back to practice.
So he goes to practice. Ladies and gentlemen. Full practice.
And it's just yelling, fuck you. You fucking need me to win to the GM.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not. And then goes on to the third stringers team. Takes the third. These motherfuckers are going to get cut by the end of the year. Be playing in the G League.
Yep.
Takes them against the first team. Karl Anthony Towns, D Rose, Andrew Wiggins,
Jeff Teague.
Taj Gibson.
Well, was it Jeff Teague or D Rose?
I think they both get first team minutes.
Oh, that's fair.
And Taj Gibson and wins.
Won
the scrimmage with the third stringers.
Balled out.
He had Karl Anthony Towns in the post, and he said, "You can't fucking guard me in the post."
Did he really?
And Karl Anthony Towns passed it back out.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh my God. And then I heard that. I heard Andrew Wiggins was balling out in that scrimmage though.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins I think bought into that the most because Andrew Wiggins has a lot of his natural born athleticism has carried him a long way, but he's stuck right now. He's spinning his wheels.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think he has a lot of drive. Which, if you guys don't know what's going on in the whole Timberwolves organization, Timberwolves, basically is Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns against Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler always fucking yells at them.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has come from nothing.
Yeah.
He Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins both were highly recruited candidate in the college, always the hottest shit, top of the draft. Both were first overall picks.
Yeah, they were.
Jimmy Butler went to JUCO first, then went to Marquette where he was the second option behind somehow Jay Crowder. They played together. They don't like each other.
Really?
Yeah, they don't really like each other.
Didn't they play with each other in the NBA too?
No, just Marquette.
Oh, I got you.
Jimmy Butler gets picked last pick in the first draft by the Bulls. His first season doesn't do fucking anything because Tom Thibodeau's playing his patented 5-man rotation.
Yeah, can't give him no.
And because of the Bulls, great luck with injuries. Got playing time.
Ooh, how many injuries did it take, PJ?
All of them. The whole starting five, of course. Luol Deng pretty much is Luol Deng getting injured, and then Tom Thibodeau moving on from him, and him going to the Heat opened up a spot for Butler. And Butler won that spot.
Yeah.
And Butler never relinquished that and worked to get better every year.
Who bought out Luol Deng's contract?
The Lakers, they bought it out and just let him go.
I didn't know.
Wait, that's a good question.
I thought they traded him first.
They did trade him. I forgot who they traded him for.
Yeah, me too. But if you guys don't know, Luol Deng got his contract bought out, and now he's playing for the Timberwolves.
No, it was the Lakers. The Lakers just bought out his contract.
Lakers just bought out his contract. I didn't know if he got traded first or not, because like with the Carmelo deal where he got traded to the Hawks and they bought him out.
Yeah, you have him his jersey and everything.
Why would you trade? I still don't understand that contract. I mean that trade. Dennis Schroeder for Melo.
They didn't have Dennis Schroeder in their plans at all. They thought he wasn't a point guard they can build around.
But they traded him for nothing because they literally spent money to buy out Carmelo, and then they lost Dennis Schroeder.
They wanted to I don't know what the plan was there.
Apparently, I asked my brother, and my brother was like, "Oh yeah, Dennis Schroeder has a pending assault case or something." And I was like, "That's."
Oh yeah, he did get into some legal troubles this last off season, I believe.
But still, like.
And he is a hothead, and he's not the world's best piece to build around. But they
lost him for nothing.
They effectively could have just let him walk in free agency.
They literally might as well buy.
I think they wanted minutes for You can't buy out every contract. It's weird. Buyout's weird. It's not worth getting into. Contract talk is NBA salary cap things is not something we're gonna talk about because that shit is boring and confusing as fuck. And
I believe
it. You need to be a goddamn lawyer. That's why they have fucking agents.
Yeah.
That's why players can't be their own agents because they don't know this shit. And it's why GMs get paid so much money.
Chris Paul doesn't even know it. He wrote the contract.
Chris Paul helped write the fucking CBA. He doesn't even know everything.
He's like, hey, yo, agent, can you take a look at this contract?
Shit, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, that is not a simple situation.
But now, like, and then after this fucking amazing practice that is gonna go down in history as one probably one of the craziest things to go down in an NBA offseason. They call a players only meeting. Jimmy Butler calls it. And Jeff T comes out later. It's like, oh, it wasn't a players only meeting. Shut up. It was a players only meeting.
Did Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins get invited?
They did. Andrew Wiggins Andrew Wiggins is taking up to it more than Karl Anthony Towns.
He's becoming more neutral in the.
But I get Jimmy Butler's frustrations here. Jimmy Butler, all team first defense, running for defensive player of the year, probably the best two-way shooting guard in the league. If you're asking
him or Clay, yeah.
Him or Clay.
Top two, easy.
Because James Harden's a better scorer than both of them. Don't get me wrong. But James Harden don't play no defense like Jimmy Butler and Klay Thompson.
And plus, he's really...
Jimmy Butler and Klay Thompson will go to the other player's top scorer from 1 to 3, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and guard them.
Yeah. The thing with James Harden is he's more of a point guard anyways, but since they got Chris Paul in that rotation, they got to play him as shooting guard, which it worked. I mean, you should.
But Jimmy Butler wants to see... It's not that Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns... It's not like, Andrew Wiggins or Karl Anthony Towns can't play defense. They're super athletic in their respective positions. They just don't.
Yeah.
Like Karl Anthony Towns, when he's on ball, will play good defense. But
off-ball?
For some reason,
off-ball?
He does not know what the fuck a switch is.
No,
he doesn't know when to jump or when not to jump. He doesn't know how to protect the ribs somehow, even though he's 7'1" with long-ass arms.
His jumps are so funny. He will jump ridiculously early.
Oh, he will?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's just low IQ. Like, switching isn't, like, it's a mixture of low IQ and low effort. Think, I'm not going to switch. Fuck it. Someone else will do it. Taj Gibson, fucking play better defense. That's all Taj Gibson really does on a team.
And also pull up three.
Pull up three.
Yeah. Or it's more of a catch and shoot three. But.
Yeah. And then Andrew Wiggins is also the same way because Andrew Wiggins is one of the most athletic players in the league. There is no reason he should be playing piss poor defense.
Yeah, I mean, they're both first pick overalls. They're both dummy athletic. I think Wiggins can play defense. I think he's smart enough. I think it's definitely just an effort thing for him. Whereas
Anthony Towns may not be smart enough to play defense. His IQ may not be there. And it's just like that for some players, I guess. But
defensive IQ. I wouldn't say
defensive IQ. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I mean, he's not terrible, but at the same time, he could be so much better.
He's terrible. He's one of the worst defenders in the league.
Like, compared to what he could do.
Oh, but compared to what he could do, yeah.
Like, not just like,
But Jimmy Butler is mad that he sees this lack of effort when he's still busting his ass.
Yeah, because Jimmy Butler out there, day in, day out. And then when they didn't have didn't they not have Karl Anthony Towns, and then Jimmy Butler carried them to the playoffs?
Yeah, they didn't have one of their stars and Jimmy Butler. It was either Wiggins or Towns. I forgot which one.
Because when Jimmy Butler came back,
I'm not going to lie, late season basketball is not the world's best if your team is in the lottery.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how they make playoffs, to be honest. Like, Jimmy Butler carried them.
Yeah. Again, I didn't really watch late season last year because
I kept up with it. I didn't really watch it. I kept up with it
because, I was a Bulls fan. This season was already very much dead and buried.
I was a Celtics fan. We already got 50 wins. So I really need to watch the last 7.
Fuck you.
I mean, it'd be like that, bro.
Fuck you.
It'd be like that. How many wins we had last year? 57?
Enough.
A lot.
Yeah, enough wins.
Yeah. I know the Raptors were the only team in the East to break 60. I'm pretty sure we had 57.
Yeah, that didn't really matter, though.
Yeah, it did not matter because LeBron went and spanked
We
the
forgot to talk
dinosaurs.
about Coach of the Year now they're on the Raptors.
Oh, yeah, Coach of the Year, Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens, that's easy. That's fucking light work.
Best coach.
Should have won last year in all honesty.
He would have, I think it's just because he's so young. And
yeah, he's also comes from the college game and the pro league, the pro sports. Those pro leagues don't really like coaches who come straight out of college and do good.
They like
Brad
coaches.
Stevens came straight out of Butler and succeeded. Because to be fair, there's some point in that because college coaches don't usually do well in professional sports. Like when they come straight, they usually have to go to a coordinator role first, get their feet wet, then go move up to a head coaching job.
Brad Stevens said, "Fuck that. I'm the smartest man in basketball."
Fuck that. It didn't work for John Calipari. He came in, couldn't do shit, and left.
0.
Nick Saban, if you don't know, coached the Dolphins for a season.
Didn't work out.
That was after his LSU tenure, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Dolphins ain't much to talk about. Go Pats, but you know.
Nah, not much to talk about either. Go Bears.
Yeah. Wait, did you guys
We play them this Sunday.
Okay, got you. Oh, this is gonna be a fun game because my roommate's a Dolphins fan and they about to get their ass whooped.
Khalil Mack from the re-tear Tannehill's ACL. I really hope that doesn't happen because I like Tannehill. He's a good pure
Imagine
person.
if you say that and then it happens. You're gonna feel so bad.
I would really feel bad.
Oh.
Yeah, and also we're Clemson students, so we're on the bye week.
Oh, we living on that bye week.
We're on the bye week right now. We got NC State. They're undefeated right now. Looking forward to a good camp. 5-0. That they wouldn't be undefeated if they didn't. They had to play. They missed. West Virginia was canceled.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be undefeated, but they are. But that's still a 4-1 team.
We're still gonna ruin that record.
Oh, we're still gonna ruin that undefeated record. Shit.
Ooh, they done.
I mean, we just got finished whooping Wake Forest ass.
And then we got
last week.
And then we're gonna go to the playoffs. We gonna beat Ohio State.
Fuck Ohio State.
Well, I guess we play Georgia or Alabama because those are probably more than likely. Well, those are probably gonna be the
1 and 2 seed. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna whoop Alabama.
Yeah, we're gonna whoop Alabama's ass.
And then we're gonna come for Georgia.
Cause we know Georgia ain't gonna lose to Ohio State.
And then the SEC gonna be calling us daddy.
The biggest problem really is if Notre Dame wins out their set schedule.
What's their toughest opponent like?
Let's look at their schedules real quick. Let's look at because Clemson's toughest opponent was Texas A&M, I think, so far. NC State's ranked, I'm pretty sure. I have to look that one up, too. But Notre Dame has a harder schedule.
All right, we'll say that for later because this is a basketball pot. We'll talk about their hardest opponent, and we'll go back to basketball.
Yeah. Wow, I mean, I don't really see anyone worth a damn on here. Michigan.
Okay, Michigan. Okay, so you got any? You looking into college basketball this year? Any teams you excited to watch?
I'm excited to watch Duke. Obviously, they got
that starting five.
Well, I mean, again, we go to Clemson ACC school, so we have good seats to
an
ACC.
Ass whooping.
What?
To an ass whooping.
To an ass whooping, yeah. But I mean, some good teams gonna be coming through. We got North Carolina coming through, Syracuse coming through. We're in the ACC, so we have good teams to come through to look out for.
Yeah,
we're thinking about making a pilgrimage to Duke, going to the fucking hell to see them get our asses whooped away.
Oh, I don't want to go. We'll be surrounded by Duke fans.
Yeah, we might die.
Yeah, just watch out. We might come up on the news. Basketball fans killed at college basketball.
By the what are they called? Something crazies.
I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, they have a name. I forgot their fan name.
A bunch
of fucking entitled assholes. Shit.
Bunch of white people who like basketball.
White and Asian. There's a lot of Asian people go to Duke.
Really?
Yes, but I know some people go to Duke. Fucking Stanford to the East, head ass.
Barely. Not even. Clemson's a better school than Duke.
You know what they used to call the Northwestern versus Duke game? Because apparently they schedule each other every year.
What?
The SAT Bowl. Because they're just. What's weird is that Stanford and Duke actually have good sports, and there's Northwestern, and they're just mediocre.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they're all. I mean, Stanford's public. If I'm not mistaken, Stanford's a public school.
I have no idea.
I think Duke and Northwestern are private, but Duke has Coach K, so you can't really go wrong with that. And Northwestern made the tournament for the first time in fucking 2016, so that tells you how good their basketball program is.
You know what we did in last March Madness? Beat Kansas.
The fuck out of Kansas.
Fuck Kansas.
Fuck Kansas. Fuck Bill Self for leaving Illinois, because I used to be an Illinois basketball fan when I lived, because I'm from Chicago, so I didn't cheer. I didn't cheer for Illinois, but like when they're in the tournament, I had to pull for a school in the state.
That's
so
fair.
I chose Illinois, and Bill Self was a great coach. Sure, Kansas was his alma mater, but he can go fuck himself for leaving Illinois.
Got called out.
Like, you know how many Illinois alumni went to were teachers at my school and still fucking hate you?
How much?
All the Illinois alumni. They all hate him. They all hate Bill Self.
Oh, that's fucked up. Was he just a terrible person?
No, he's not a terrible person at all. Just fucking scummed them for Kansas.
That's fair. And then Kansas got that ass whoop. I don't even think it was an ass whooping, but they lost.
They lost. Win a win out here.
Win, oh, win. We take those dubs. Oh.
Let's see. The Clemson basketball schedule. So the first part of the schedule doesn't mean anything. That's non-conference play. That's Nebraska. I'm looking forward to that game, man, because I have a friend who goes to Nebraska. I want to talk shit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we got I think we got to play Duke. We get Duke early in the year.
Is that
January 5th. I think we only play them once, so that's away.
Gotcha.
I'm mad. We played Notre Dame away. Notre Dame's a good school.
It's been fun to watch.
We got Syracuse here. I think we have. Oh no, we don't have Miami here. But Florida State again. ACC, great basketball conference.
You want to talk about the top remaining free agents?
Who are they?
Patrick McCaw.
Okay.
Nick Young.
Nick Young's probably the best one out of those players.
Yeah, probably. Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford could still offer something. I think they're all going to be, for the exception of a Brewer. I think they're going to be signed by the All-Star break.
You don't think Brewer's going to sign?
I don't think so. I don't think Brewer is going to get signed. I think Aflalo has a place on teams as just a 3-point shooting, defensive-minded shooting guard. Nick Young as the microwave offense he can provide. Jamal Crawford for the same reason. And Patrick McCaw is an okay young point guard.
That's true.
Like, if you lose injuries, I think it's better to sign him than to pull someone up from the G League before they're ready.
Yeah. I mean, I still think, like, it's just weird where Corey Brewer fits into today's NBA.
Yeah, he's also really skinny. I mean, that's nothing against him, but
defensive-wise, yeah. Relatable.
We're not going to hold the weight of a player to them like Colin Cowherd did.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Durant can't bench 180. He'll never be an all-star. That's a Colin Cowherd quote. You want to talk about the worst members of sports media?
Colin Cowherd's the worst by far. It's either him or Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
You can flip a coin.
Skip Bayless.
Okay.
I just think Skip
The
Bayless.
recruiting class for Clemson is not looking good for basketball before we go back to this. They're nationally ranked 59th, and in the ACC, they're 10th.
10th in the ACC.
All 3-star recruits. Now you see in football, that's all 5. All 5.
Yeah, football is like, even our bench is 5-star.
Yeah, our bench has 5-star recruits. But basketball, a bit rougher out here. But obviously you got Colin Cowherd.
Skip Bayless.
Skip
Terrible.
Bayless.
Like, it would be all right. But like, anytime they bring up LeBron James,
Done.
just like he says the dumbest shit. And I think how they set up the show is Skip Bayless is supposed to rile the white people up. Like all the racist white people.
I think Skip Bayless is Colin Cowherd's more on the nose about
being racist.
Yeah, than Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is just a little more stupid. You get my drift. Colin Cowherd, I think, I'm surprised no one's caught him on the tape spitting the hard ER yet.
Yeah, I can say, I don't actually think Skip Bayless is like racist. I think he's just there to rile up the racist white people.
Yeah, and
who hate LeBron
Shannon
James.
Sharp's got to be like, wait,
whoa.
Takes a backwood out of his ear.
And he always has the clips.
Yeah.
And I mean, like Shannon Sharp's become like a reaction GIF now.
Yeah.
On like by people that aren't even sports fans.
Yeah. Let's see. Michael Wilbon, I don't like him that much. PTI with Tony Kornheiser, he's kind of out there.
A little bit.
Stephen A. fluctuates for me.
Sometimes I really like Stephen A.
Sometimes he says something really stupid.
Sometimes he says something
I think Max
dumb shit.
Max Kellerman's a lot more level.
Yeah, I mean, he'll say some dumb shit, but ain't like.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their dumb shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, sports is just a glorified guessing game.
Fair, yeah.
It's a pseudoscience. Nothing really means anything. So, like, you could say some stupid shit that turned out to be true, or you can say some shit that looks like a lock that ends up not being true.
The only time I have a problem with Max Kellerman is when he's like comparing players or something.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise he's fine. He doesn't have any like crazy predictions or anything.
I think Rush Limbaugh called was on ESPN's Monday Night Football in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Then said something that was racist against Donovan McNabb.
What did he say?
Something about how he was a black quarterback and being treated.
I believe it.
And if you don't know, black quarterback is a tough job in the top colleges and professional sports in this country.
Yeah. R.I.P. Kelly Bryant.
R.I.P. Kelly Bryant. Just wanted to make the NFL so he can get cut in training camp.
Don't talk about Kelly like that.
I'm just saying, he has the right to pursue his dreams. Doesn't mean he'll make them.
You probably right, but don't talk about Kelly like that.
But we got Trevor Lawrence though.
I like Kelly Bryant.
I like Kelly Bryant
as a person. I like Kelly Bryant a lot more than Trevor Lawrence. He's like a really bland.
Trevor Lawrence is a really
white dude.
Bland white dude.
Like,
but
sorry.
Here's the thing. That's what people like in their quarterbacks for some reason.
Like why? Like what? I mean, I can't really say much. You know who my GOAT is.
Tom Brady.
But like still.
Tom Brady weird on top of being bland.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, but Tom Brady is my favorite player on the Patriots even.
Who's your favorite player on the Patriots?
Gronk.
Oh, okay, fine.
Like
a not bland white dude.
Gronk's.
I said not.
He's cheesy, but
that's true. But you have the right to be cheesy
when you're making millions of dollars.
And arguably the best tight end in history.
Yeah, arguably, I'd probably put him there.
I mean, the more seasons go, the better his case gets. Because he blocks a hell of a lot better than Tony G. I like Tony Gonzalez a lot. He's better than Tony Gonzalez.
This is just devolved into talking about football.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a basketball. We'll dabble in other sports too.
Yeah, that's fair. So who's your favorite player in the league right now?
Giannis.
That's fair. This is a hard one for me. I got like a top 3. I know I got like actually, my number 1 is probably Jason Tatum.
I like Jason Tatum a lot.
Then my next 3 are in no particular order: AD, Kyrie, and IT3.
Okay. I can rock with that.
Yeah. What about you?
I had to pick 2 more. It's probably goes Giannis, Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I do like Jimmy Butler. My brother hates Jimmy Butler.
Really?
Yeah, he'll be saying the dumbest stuff. He'll be like, "Oh, Karl Anthony Towns is a better player than Jimmy Butler."
That's drunk, dude. People disrespect Jimmy Butler.
I know. He was like, "Oh, I'll take a full season of stats over one preseason scrimmage," and I was like, "Bro."
But Jimmy Butler.
But Jimmy
has
Butler
better stats.
Yeah, he really does.
Like he passes the eye test better. I mean, if you're maybe not like the box score, but once you dive into any sort of advanced, Jimmy Butler's wiping the fucking floor with Karl Anthony Towns.
And then, if you didn't know, in 2017, they asked GMs. They took a GM poll. Who would you want to start your franchise with? And I'm pretty sure it was 26%, might have been 16%, said that they would start Karl Anthony Towns as a franchise player. And this year, you want to know how many GM votes he got?
None, didn't you?
0.
Like last year, and the GMs are right about some things. I think they're right about this one.
I mean, can he be a first option on a championship team?
Yeah, but he has to put effort in to get better.
Yeah, he has to play better defense.
That's straight up it, and he also has to find a way to get through defensively minded centers who are stronger than him, physically.
Yeah, he needs to
use more of his abilities, his ability to put the ball on the floor, his ability to shoot.
Gotta hit the gym, bro.
Or he's got to just fucking hit the gym and learn how to bang in the post.
Like look at Giannis. Giannis went from being a schemer
196 to 240.
And it's all muscle.
Giannis went from Slenderman to fucking just a lean, mean, killing.
Looking like Hulk out there.
Yeah, fucking goddamn.
I think we found what PJ fantasizes about.
I do.
Wow. Oh, heard it live on air. First episode. Didn't even wait. First episode.
First of all, before we leave, shout out to the Holiday Brothers for having 3 guys in the league. Drew, Justin, and Aaron.
All ballers. All ballers.
I'm looking forward to Aaron Holiday on the Pacers, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds right. I can fact check it. If you go ahead and fact check it. I think he got drafted by the Pacers. What was he, like, second round?
First round pick.
Like 26?
23.
Ooh,
I remember him walking out with all of his brothers when I watched the draft.
Gotcha.
I'm a dumbass.
I know it was either. Oh, one thing before we leave. Now we're talking about the draft. Dumbest draft trade in history: Luka Doncic for Trae Young.
Oh man.
And a future first.
Right now, for me, it's still when the Bulls traded LaMarcus Aldridge for Tyrese Thomas. Tyrese Thomas, nobody. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Actually, George Hill for Kawhi Leonard.
That might be the stupidest one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
Yeah,
this
not,
this
like,
year.
yeah,
like
this
in
year,
recent last
yeah.
5 years probably.
No. Dumbest one. The Magic trading their draft pick, trading Oladipo for Ibaka, and then only keeping Ibaka half a year.
But that has to do more with context and like.
I guess, yeah. But also shout out to the Kostas Antetokounmpo having another third sibling enter the NBA, even though. Fuck, I forgot the older brother's name. God damn it, Thanis. Thanis is out of the league right now. He's back in Europe.
Yeah, he was in the league though.
Yeah, play for the Knicks.
And then Costas got drafted 60th
Mr.
overall.
Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant.
But he's probably gonna play in the G League. But hey, making to the NBA is a big feat. Like, fuck, making it to the G League is like amazing.
Okay. Playing basketball for any amount of money
is great.
It's
a great thing.
Incredible.
It's like it's a dream.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a dream for me. I'm not very.
I just wish I can play a sport for money.
Yeah, it depends on how much money. Because if I'm making bank, then yeah. But like, I don't love basketball so much. I'm gonna take less money to go out and play basketball than work for a regular job.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Because at the G League, like, they're getting paid like $30,000 a year.
Yeah, but like,
and some of them are college educated. They could be making more money.
Exactly.
They're making a last bet.
I mean, I
on
don't
making
blame
millions, which is if you can if you have like the resources and like the people to back you up.
Go for it.
To put like to not go for your career and just go like, oh, I'll go for 2 or 3 years, see if I make a roster.
Yeah, go for it.
Europe, see if I can make some money there. If not, I'm gonna start my career.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose.
Except maybe your health.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't need those knees to work a desk job.
Damn straight.
Unless you're a secretary. Y'all should have seen PJ's face. Just pure. Can't believe he said that. Might cut that one out. I don't know.
Really can't.
All right.
We're gonna sign off now.
Yeah, we'll head out. It's been Noah
and PJ in the post.
I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy.